Hello, everybody! My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. It's been over a month, because we took a break to play through the Dragon Block C mod. So, recapping time. I guess we got a lot to do. Actually, I can go in story and do some of this. So, into the Phantom Thieves. Oh yeah, they have a story thing for like the opening thing where Joker's just trying to escape and gets caught. How about that? So, the beginning of it all, Kamoshida, Madarame, and finally Kaneshiro. So, basically, quick recap of the entire thing, because as I said, it's been a month. In the beginning, we play through as Joker, and we get caught while the rest of the Phantom Thieves escape, and at that time we had no idea who anyone else was. So, everything that's happened so far is actually a flashback to the beginning of the school year, where Joker, our main character, got in trouble for something he realistically shouldn't have gotten in trouble for, but old people abusing their power, basically. But, yeah, Joker gets in trouble for assaulting a dude who was trying to hurt a woman. Makes perfect sense when the dude's apparently pretty important politically and abusing his power. So he ends up at a new school and meets Ryoji, who becomes his first friend. And they get sucked into the ultimate dimension called of the cognitive world, I suppose. It's been a while. And they get trapped in the PE teacher Kamoshida's palace. Kamoshida's a jerk who's assaulting students, female students, and keeps wanting to, he wants sexual favors in return for, yeah, preferential treatments. I am bad with words, but eventually Ryuji and Joker awaken their persona powers, and they meet up with Morgana, who also has a persona, and they start fighting Kamoshida, and On joins them and also joins their powers. There's our first 4 party members, and then we meet the art student, Yusuke, who is a student of Madarame, who's a liar, a forger, and just an abuser. Then we take down the famous artist with the help of Yusuke, who becomes a Phantom Thief. And we keep having little celebrations after everything, which leads us to the final palace, Kaneshiro. So basically, the Phantom Thieves, we're sort of getting investigated. We're sort of famous at this point. So, a student at our school named Mishima, no, not Mishima. Mishima is our friend who kind of lost it. He kind of got a bit obsessive over the Phantom Thieves. Anyways, Makoto is the student council president at our school, and she was like spying on us for the principal and figured out that we were the Phantom Thieves and was kind of sort of blackmailing us. She was going to give our information away to the police and to the principal if we couldn't prove that we were just. So she joins us. She got herself into trouble with Kaneshiro, who was our last target. He's like some mob boss. So she comes with us, she sees us do our Phantom Thieves thing, and she gets pulled into a palace with us, where she awakened her persona. And together we managed to take down Kaneshiro's palace, take him down inside, steal his treasure, and change his heart. Which is kind of where we left off. We changed his heart, and then he got taken in by the police, and we're kind of keeping an eye on that, while sort of celebrating our success and making plans for the future. I think we have midterms coming up pretty soon. Or it's finals. I don't remember if it's midterms or finals. We're at the end of summer, so I don't know. But we have plans to go celebrate once all that's done. I think I have to sleep, because at the end of the last episode... how do I open up my phone? The deadline's tomorrow. What a response. We got a little bit of a hint about who our next target was going to be when we were talking with the prosecutor who's speaking to us in the present day. I don't remember if we got it back here, but it's some sort of hacker group, I believe. I don't remember their name right now. But yeah, other than that, I think last time we did a whole bunch of confidants. All of our friends that we've met, we're starting to get ranks with. Oh yeah, I forgot we got Sainijima's first confidant rank last time. Oh, we have no idea what her abilities are going to be. Interesting. I really want Kazumi's. I really want to know what's so special about Kazumi's and why hers is black instead of that. Oh, what is that? Allow you to ambush from a distance by attacking with the grappling hook. I want it. Kasumi might be my favorite confidant. Her and Akechi. But yeah, Akechi. Also, some high school detective who's chasing us down, trying to come out the Phantom Thieves. But that's about it. I've just been rambling for like 6 minutes now.
Hey.
You've got exams coming up. Aren't you going to study? Don't sleep. I guess we're going downstairs to study then. Oh, what's on the news? Now an update on the arrest of Kaneshiro, suspected mafia and scam ringleader. Just before his arrest, calling cards with the suspects' names were posted all over the area. Pictures of these were spread on the internet. Some claim these are proof that the Phantom Thieves exist. Putting calling cards up all over town was really effective. Getting famous might keep us pretty busy. Hey, Sojiro. I don't have anything to say to you. Rude. Read and study.
Now listen up.
You won't have time for much studying when you go into the real world, so study now while you can. We're gonna study, because that's what Morgana said. We can't do anything outside of the house today, so...
Make sure your clothes up.
Alright, I'm heading home. But yeah, we're just awaiting for news about Kaneshiro, getting ready for finals, or exams or whatever. And then our next target should be coming at us pretty soon. Ah, you're really good at studying, blah blah blah. Making good progress, I can see the wisdom in your eyes. Oh yeah, everything's up to 3, but we want Guts up to 4 and 5. And then Charm we want up to 4, so we can do Akechi's next thing, I think. I'm trying to remember exactly what we need for stats. This is what happens when you don't play a game for a month.
Well then.
You'll tire yourself out if you keep at it for too long. You should stop for today and get some sleep. Oh, here we go. I wonder what the Phantom Thieves' goal is. Are they just choosing bad people to steal hearts from? Maybe someone's asking them to do it. Oh yeah, don't they have a form or something? What if you make a request on there and they follow through? Oh, what's on my mic? Monday the 11th. I think our exams are on Wednesday, so we have a couple days.
What a refreshing morning.
Oh.
How are you doing?
Hey, Akechi. Doing pretty
I didn't
good.
expect the Phantom Thieves would suppress a man that even the police had trouble with. The fact they have so much support online is worrisome. I'm in a bind since I previously denounced them. All the interviews these days ask me about that.
Oops.
Still, can we really say the Phantom Thieves are on the side of justice with just this example?
I mean, the other 2 targets we went after weren't the greatest of people now, were they? What do you mean, exactly?
I was originally investigating the mental shutdown incidents. People change suddenly and cause strange accidents or horrible crimes.
Oh yes, we were also warned about a man in a black mask who would go into Mementos to do whatever he wanted for his own goals. We were told about him originally from Madarame, but then Kaneshiro backed it up as well.
Don't you think it's similar to the change of heart that the Phantom Thieves are doing? Now that I think about it, their actions mirror the mental shutdown cases, with the rate of victims. It's impossible not to see a connection there. Sorry. I don't want to make you late. I'll see you again.
See you around, Akechi. I enjoy our conversations. Bum, bum, bum. It's even more packed than usual today. Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are: Shibuya crime ring reveals all. The leader's confession has led to the arrest of other key members. Sudden rampage. Highway accident. The driver's death has been confirmed, taking the total count up to 4. Hot spots of Tokyo. Come see the summer fireworks show on July 18th. Oh yeah, we're making plans to go with our friends to that. Blah, we're hard.
I see.
Thanks to Kaneshiro spilling the beans, that organization is falling like a house of cards. We're getting more and more famous. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-dum.
Okay, let's get started.
Hey Maruki, hey third favorite confidant. Tests are coming up. Everyone studying? I know some of you rely on all-nighters, but I can't recommend it. That really messes up your information retention. Oh, speaking of, do you guys know the difference between short-term and long-term memory? The simple answer is that short-term memory is more temporary, contextual, but long-term memories stick with you. In the short term, you're working with the hard limits. You retain only 6, maybe 7 pieces of information. But your brain's capacity for long-term memory is huge. It might even be infinite according to some theories.
How about you?
Okay, so, Amamiya-kun, what do you think about all this? Short-term memories only stick with you for seconds at a time. That said, how long do you think you can retain long-term memories, blah? So, he wants to know how long you keep long-term memories, huh? This is a tricky one. What is a long-term memory anyway? Memories of vocabulary terms, memories that last a long time, memories of your whole life. I mean, both of these can be true? Long-term memory of things you... There is a very noisy bird outside my window and it keeps distracting me. Memories that last a long time. Yeah, it was something like that. So anyway, you should keep them for a long time. The question is how long? Yuriki mentioned something about the right amount of memories you could store, right? Something like... infinite. Yeah. If you have theoretically infinite space for them, then theoretically you'd be able to retain them for... ever. Yeah, I think so. I think so too. That's it. Long-term memories will never really fade away. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. I was having a really hard time focusing on this questioning. What question? I don't know why that bird was messing with me so much. You probably couldn't even hear it, even though my window's open.
This is it. That's right.
I'm impressed. Basically, stuff encoded into your long-term memory never really goes away. Short-term memories become long-term memories through reiteration. It'd be great if you could encode all the test answers to long-term memory, huh? Oh well, can't always get what you want. He's pretty smart. I didn't expect that. He might not be so bad.
Nice going.
You're on a roll today. No, not kindness, smartness points. Ooh, we're encyclopedic now. Ooh, we're almost to max knowledge. Just one more stat point.
All right.
Your knowledge has increased from scholarly to encyclopedic. I wonder if that which confidence that helps with. But at least you've gotten summer break once the exams are over, so do your best to study, okay? Yeah, memories never really go away. That means I'll remember my past eventually, right? Yeah, Morgana. Bum 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 ba-dum bum. It's this teacher. 7/18, Marine Day. Finals end on the 16th, so that should be good, right? What are you talking about? The Fireworks Festival. You're really quick to look up stuff like that. Impressive, Ryuji. Get back to studying. Get back to studying. I'll do that tomorrow. Hey, we're in the middle of class. Talk about those things later. Yeah.
Hey, are you listening?
I don't think we have enough proficiency to dodge the thing coming at us yet, do we? You! Pay attention! Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? I feel a murderous intent. Oh, we dodged it, yay. Whoa, that was an epic dodge. I can't believe he dodged Ushimaru's throw. Is he a ninja? Well, whatever. Moving on.
Hey!
You've got the entire class's attention. Your charm is definitely increased. Yeah. I doubt that's enough for a point, but it's something. Oh, there was... Oh,
Hey!
I know, that might be... I didn't even realize it at first, but there's a bird noise in the game, too, in that classroom. So that might have been what was messing with me. I kept hearing multiple birds just mirroring each other, one outside in real life, one in the game. Arden-kun. Heading home, it's rare running into you at this hour.
That reminds me.
Oh, that reminds me. Do you remember the counseling Dr. Maruki's offering? Yes, we've been multiple times. We're actually helping him with some research. It seems to be growing quite popular. I saw someone heading into the nurse's office just as I was leaving the school. The teacher says he's been well worth his time here, but I have a feeling there's more to his popularity than just talent. Maybe I should find out for myself at some point. What about studying? Naturally, that'll still happen when I get home. It's part of my daily routine.
Excuse me.
I appreciate your concern, but how about yourself? Depending on the exam scores, there may not be a fireworks festival for anyone to attend. Were you aware? Sweat drops. I'm joking. But make sure you study well, alright? You got it.
All right then.
I need to buy some more test prep booklets on my way home. See you later. Yay!
Senpai,
Kasumi! Amemiya-senpai!
what a pleasant surprise. Are you headed home too?
Yep.
Same here. I don't have club practice today. That reminds me. There's something I wanted to report to you. Would now be a good time?
There's always time to spend that time. Words are hard. English is my one and only language. Why can't I speak it? I always have time for you, Kasumi. Sure thing.
Thank you. Why don't we find a seat somewhere?
Huh?
Amemiya-kun? Oh, hey, Akechi. Is Dr. Maruki gonna show up too? Are we just going to have all the... all three of them show up? All three of my favorites? Amemiya-kun.
And you are...
It's been quite a while, Akechi-san.
Did they meet? Did they meet in a previous thing where we were spending time with Kazumi or with Akechi and then the other showed up? I don't remember.
And the same for you. Yoshizawa-san, right?
You know each other?
My father works at a TV station.
Ah, that makes sense.
Have you ever seen Good Morning Japan? My father's the director.
I've been brought onto the show as a guest a number of times now. That's how I ended up becoming acquainted with Yoshizawa-san. I didn't know you knew her as well.
Yeah, we go to the same school. She's my friend.
He helped me out of a jam before, and now he's been offering me guidance.
Helped you out of a jam, huh? I see. So, what were you two up to?
Kasumi wanted to discuss something with me.
Oh, right! I was just about to share some exciting news. It's nothing to keep secret, so I may as well spill it now. About that summer competition I mentioned to you before,
Oh yeah.
I was chosen to be our club representative.
Yay! Good job, Kasumi. Congratulations.
This only feels like the beginning to me, though.
Isn't your club's team considered to be quite prestigious? And you're their representative. I must say, that's extremely impressive.
Thank you. I'll do my best to make everyone proud.
I'll be cheering you on as well. I have an idea. Since all three of us are here, why don't we go somewhere as a group?
Okay.
We can call it our little celebration for Yoshizawa-san's success.
That would be wonderful. Does that work for you, Senpai?
Oh no, I have to spend time with my two favorite confidants. Whatever will I do?
That settles it. Would you mind if I chose the place? There's a wonderful little cafe I know about.
Lead the way.
Of course. Lead the way.
I'm gonna get a quick sip of my water. Work hard.
Yoshizawa-san? You drink hot beverages even in the summer?
I mean, so do you. You asked that like it was weird, but you're doing the same thing. Maybe that was less like it was a weird thing and more like a, oh, you do that too? I don't know.
I have to prevent my body from getting too cold, since the meet's coming up rather soon.
I see. You make sure you're covering all your bases.
So what do you have, Akechi?
Good point.
Yeah.
Well, some people say coffee can cool you off, even when hot, so I try to avoid that too.
Oh, what is this? Is this tea then, perhaps?
I had this image that you enjoy sweet things, Akechi-san. Is that untrue? I swear I saw you eating fried sweetbread on TV just the other day.
It's all part of a marketing strategy. That sort of stunt is an easy crowd pleaser.
Ah.
You seem to have your own bases covered as well.
We had an event where we were spending time with Akechi, and he was like, I don't really like sweets, but I do like to sample them. I feel lied to. I wish I hadn't learned that. I wish I hadn't learned that.
You're more innocent than I had expected.
I've been wondering, how do you two know each other?
Well, we met when he was filming for a TV show that we were attending, and we started a conversation about the Phantom Thieves from there.
His social studies class visited the set of a TV show I appeared on.
Ah, that's right. Second years got to go to a TV station.
He and I exchanged our opinions during the shoot, and his way of thinking intrigued me.
I can definitely see that. Senpai's take on things often helps me as well.
That reminds me, Yoshizawa-san. You had mentioned that he's been providing you with some guidance.
Yes, like you just said, his way of thinking is intriguing. I figured I could benefit from his input.
You two are gonna make me blush. I don't know.
In that case, let's play a little game.
Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm weird.
Would you mind if I posed the same question to you that I first asked him?
Oh.
No, go right ahead.
So, my question was, what do you think of the Phantom Thieves, Yoshizawa-san?
We haven't heard her thoughts on the thing.
Phantom Thieves? You mean in the case that they do in fact exist, yes? I admit that the assistance of others in need is a truly great act. But I simply can't agree with their methods.
We're just going to sink into the shadows.
I see. Care to explain why?
I suspect the Phantom Thieves' existence isn't going to be beneficial to society in the long run.
So,
Well, for example, when someone's faced with a problem to overcome, I believe they need to do it themselves.
I can understand that way of thinking.
Getting help from others is totally fine, but in the end, it takes a person's initiative to truly create lasting change.
I mean, yes, I believe she's right. But also part of the story that the general populace doesn't get to see is that this does, in fact, happen. Oops. So, like, every time we go into one of these, it's because a person in need, that person is in need and needs a little push to help pull themselves to a stronger position. Like, An just needed a little push in order to prove for herself that she was strong enough to take on. I'm forgetting the Kamoshida. Same with Yusuke and Madarame, and Makoto kind of proving to herself that she wasn't useless and that she was strong. They just needed a little push and we helped them there, but they did make that change and learn for themselves.
If society relied upon a safety net like the Phantom Thieves, I worry that people would stop making a conscious effort. Granted, this depends on how severe the problem is, and it's inaccurate to apply generalizations to an entire population. But I believe a society where everyone simply leaves matters to the Phantom Thieves wouldn't last for very long.
Yeah, her way of thinking makes sense.
I see. So, in the sense of a person's growth, their actions actually hinder it. Quite an interesting take on the matter.
Indeed.
Let me ask you then, what do you think of Yoshizawa-san's opinion?
That was helpful. She's not wrong. It's a unique stance. That was helpful. I want to say that was helpful, though that sort of gives a little bit of something away, like, that's an odd way of phrasing it. That was helpful.
I have to agree, it was quite inspiring for myself as well.
Wait, could you actually be a fan of the Phantom Thieves, Senpai?
Something like that.
I didn't mean to start an argument. I just can't help myself sometimes.
Was this really an argument? We kind of agreed with her.
Let's change the subject to something a bit lighter.
Done.
I'm sorry, I should probably get going. If I'm away from home too late, my parents will begin to worry.
Right, then let's call it a day.
Okay.
Good luck on your competition.
Good luck. Good luck, Kasumi. Well, it's not like we won't see you again before then, but good luck. I'll be rooting for you.
Yes, thank you. Well then, see you later.
Bye, Kasumi. Oh no, I got to have a conversation with my two favorite confidants. Whatever will I do?
Ah, you're back.
I see you had your friends over for a study session, huh? How'd you know? Nothing gets by me. I own the place, remember? I can tell what goes on here just by looking at the tables. Ew. That accident this morning was awful. Did they go out of control again like that one time? That's what I hear. The driver was acting funny or something. The vice president in our company might have been caught up in it. I'm sure it's chaos in the office. When are these weird accidents going to end? I don't feel safe getting into my car anymore. Thanks for the coffee. I'll just leave what I owe you here, boss. No crossword puzzles. Next, an update on the accident that occurred while the public was focused on the Kaneshiro arrest. At 8 o'clock this morning, a car spun out of control in a highway accident that left 4 dead. The police intended to press charges for the deaths of the victims against the driver at fault. The man in question had no history of disease and was a driver for restaurant Giant Goodness Food.
What did you say?
Traffic accidents are scary. You'd better drive safe. I don't think we drive, so... Let's see. Dojiros we can't do right now. Hawaii, that's the airsoft owner. We don't have enough guts. Ifumi was the shogi player who we needed one more level of charm for. Oh yeah, and Mishima can both do their things. Also, I think we have something for the... Yeah, I think the twins also have something they want us to do. Mishima twins or oh yeah. Mishima twins or oh yeah. What do I want to do? Let's look at Mishima. Where are you on this list, friend? Wait, you're on the moon, which is 18 or something like that. So, oh, perfect. What's your next rank give us? Oh, nothing. You don't get anything until you max up. Allows backup members to earn the same experience as current party members. That would be kind of cool. But that's gonna take some work, and it's not that important to us, I don't think. Oh yeah, who is the... Let's see, where are you? I know you're on this list somewheres. Oh yeah, the devil, that's right. Shocking Scoop. Security level raises slowly and lowers upon defeating an ambushed enemy. Oh yeah, your whole thing is security level management. Which is still a bit strange. You know what? I think I'd rather do the twins thing right now. Justine.
What are you gonna do today?
All right, time to name the location. Justine, you do the honors.
Now,
Listen closely. The place we wish to evaluate for your rehabilitation is where one offers up faith and words of devotion. Okay, we're heading over to the temple then. Every day, lost sheep flock there to pray. There are even cases where individuals will confess to crimes. Oh wait, no, not the temple. It's a church. Full-on church. Confessing one's crimes due to a fear of divine punishment. This has a familiar ring to our own inmates' rehabilitation. Does such a location sound familiar to you? Well, if you know where it is, then escort us there immediately. It could be the church in
what
Conda.
will you do?
1
I
second.
see.
Speak to us again when you wish to hear the details of your special assignments. But do not forget these special assignments will only be available for a limited time. Yeah, that's right. Oh, On, what is your thing? I'm already bummed about tests coming up. I'm in trouble for anything that's not English. I haven't been studying at all. Oh, maybe we can make some progress if we keep an eye on each other. Want to study together? Decide later. I have another report to make. Do you have a bit of time? Decide later. I'm assuming if we went to spend time with On, we would just get, like, some confidant points with her, and then... Yeah, a few points with her, and then... Words are hard. A bit of smarts. Words are... Wah. Also, what is... what's the button for this? I'm pressing every wrong button. Hold on, we took down the abuser boyfriend, so does that mean that we can actually do your thing now, too? I almost forgot about that. Hold on. Hi, Chihaya.
What do you think?
Well, did her fate change? Tell her the result. I forgot about this. Sure, this woman only scammed us out of 100,000 yen. Let's continue talking to her. Fine, let's hear it. Please sit down.
Goodness gracious! Her boyfriend stopped abusing her? I don't believe it. But even if he did stop, her fate should still be heading down the path to misery without changing.
I still don't like the fact that we're just like made this dude stop abusing his girlfriend and then that's that. Still don't like that.
I mean, look! What? The sequence of Arcana has completely changed. Death has moved far off into the future.
Fate is not absolute.
No! This must be some sort of trick. What are you, a scam artist? You made a deal with her boyfriend or something, didn't you?
The irony in someone who scammed us out of 100,000 yen calling us a scam artist. I didn't make any deals.
Then what did you do?
I kicked his butt.
Did you plunge him into Tokyo Bay? Or cram him into a metal drum and dump insects on him?
Ooh, those both would have been fun.
You must have taken some sort of extreme measures.
I'm just an ordinary student.
Well, you certainly do seem ordinary. Yes, quite ordinary indeed. But there's no way that could have happened without you breaking the law. I mean, how could an ordinary high school student change the course of fate? Fine. I'm just going to have to verify your power. The very power that reversed my tarot card prediction. This is quite a serious situation for a fortune teller like me. I need to get to the bottom of this.
Sometimes the most extraordinary things come from the most ordinary of places, I suppose. Words are hard.
You won't have to do anything. Just sit next to me while I tell fortunes. And if another unopposable fate happens to appear, then I'll test your power.
I'm too busy for that. That sounds annoying. I get nothing out of this. Where's the okay, I'll do it begrudgingly option? Get nothing out of this.
Well, that may be true. Oh, I know. I'll read your fortune. Please? I'll even prioritize your readings over my regular customers. Besides, I'll be able to provide much more accurate predictions once I get to know you better. How does that sound? Is it a deal? Otherwise, I won't be able to go on.
Oh, we have broken her brain. We broke her. Okay, let's try and help her.
Please, I beg you. I need to know if fate truly can be changed.
I suppose you do seem useful. Alright, I guess.
You will? Really? Okay then. I look forward to verifying your skills.
You got it. I'm going to assume you're the Wheel of Fortune, right? If you're not the Wheel of Fortune, I have no idea.
Please don't blow me off, okay? We made a deal after all.
You got it. I have made a deal with Chihaya.
Unless you were lucky, there's no way you could have repeatedly done so many crimes. Or perhaps you had someone you consulted who gave you precise advice. You're not getting away this time with just luck.
She really... I love how she's spot on every time. Like, she even guesses, you know, someone who can tell the future and told you everything that was going to happen and what to do. I am thou, thou art I.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the fortune
Okay,
persona,
yes.
I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
I figured Wheel of Fortune might get shortened to Fortune. Oh, La Roue de Fortune. Yeah. Temporarily increases the growth rate of a selected social stat. Oh, I'm glad I did this.
All right.
Chihaya is now able to tell your luck rating.
Is fate really something that can be changed?
Does that take a full time of day? Or can I just come up to her before doing something else and like, hey, can you make my guts grow more for the next few days?
If it's really possible, then...
Huh?
Oh, it's getting late. Let's close up shop for today. It's past your curfew.
Dum-ba-dum. Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-bum-bum. Amamiya-san. Ew, I forgot to get your contact info. Ooh, there we go. I'll be contacting you soon, so please come for the verification test, okay? I suggest you don't try to get out of it, or else who knows what kind of black magic I'll have to resort to. You're pretty extreme. I'll be there.
Yay!
Great, now our deal is official. Sorry for taking up so much of your time. Please be careful on your way home.
Until next time.
I'll see you soon. Oh, if we don't help her out, we're gonna get hexed. Oh no. Phantom Thieves, yes. Meet the loving male student. Oh my, is that Ryuji? Hey, did you know that there's gonna be a summer festival in Odaiba? A summer A summer vegetable. Vegetable loving, okay. A summer festival, huh? How can anyone eat so much fatty food when it's so hot out? Man, you just don't get it. It's because it's hot out that we can eat all the meat. Come on, let's go check it out. I'll treat you to a skewer. A summer festival, huh? You think they'll have any A5 beef there? No idea what A5 beef is. Well, you should worry about finals first. Once they're over, it'll be summer vacation, so stay focused. Ba-dum. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum.
My hope rests with the Phantom Thieves.
I'm so glad the Phantom Thieves are all over the news. Yeah, they're really taking off since the whole Kamoshida thing. The legend of the Phantom Thieves started at our school. We're practically one of them. And who can't relate to what they are doing? Punishing corrupt adults up to no good. The police should take notes. Ba-dum bum bum ba-dum. Ba-dum ba-dum ba-dum.
Quiet down.
People sure are making a fuss even though it's right before exams. Behind Kanashiro's arrest are the Phantom Thieves, the mysterious group that changes people's hearts. If I recall, there was a similar rumors back during that business with Kamoshida. Help the weak and crush the strong, truly a modern legend of the Gentleman Thief. In the long history of humans, the Gentleman Thief has been seen briefly during times of turmoil. Now then, please look at this picture. Amamiya-kun. This picture depicts the final moments of Ishikawa Goemon. Okay, Goemon, that's who Yusuke's persona is based off of. I don't remember what his what the history thing was for it, if it's something about that.
Do you know the answer?
He did something during the Sengoku period that had him and his family boiled to death. Do you know what he did? Thievery? Got in a fight. Missionary work. Fraud. Thievery? I mean, yeah, the conversation was literally about thievery.
This is it.
Correct.
That's correct. Ishikawa Goemon is Japan's most famous thief. He is very popular, and some call him a gentleman thief. By the way, the Goemon bath comes from his name. Still no idea what that is. Only stealing from the rich and powerful and sharing with the poor. Goemon's exploits have been documented in many forms of media, like kabuki and novels. Wow, really? Amamiya-kun seems pretty smart, doesn't he?
Nice going.
Oh, you must be really smart to answer something like that. Da-da-da-da. All of that's exactly the same every time. However, it's actually unclear whether or not Goemon was indeed a gentleman thief. Rebellion against Hideyoshi, whose campaign had failed. Propaganda by the government to sully his name. The gentleman thief, Goemon, may be no more than an illusion made by varying motivations. In actuality, most heroes and gentleman thief throughout history are something like that.
Yep.
Let's make sure people don't think we're just an illusion. But before that, you need to study for the exams that are starting tomorrow. Oh,
It's open.
come in.
Welcome.
Oh, you're the student council president, Nijima-san, correct?
Excuse me.
Sorry for coming by so suddenly.
It was nothing.
Oh no, everyone's permitted to stop by whenever they like. I know the phrase counseling session can make some people nervous, but don't be. Considering you're the student council president, I'd rather they didn't force you to come here at all, actually.
No.
Well, I was advised to come, but I still chose to do it on my own.
Good.
Oh, good. Glad to hear it. Please, there's no need to be concerned about my being here. Feel free to discuss anything with me. Shouldn't he be the one telling you that?
Yes.
All right, so I shall. You're sounding more like the counselor in here than I am. Yay!
I see.
Excellent grades, exemplary conduct. Wow, you appear to be the ideal honor student.
No.
Oh, not at all. In fact, quite the opposite. I'm actually a bit of a mess, and I always have to turn to others for help. Well, you sure had me fooled. Even still, getting help isn't a bad thing at all. In fact, it's wonderful that you have a support system. Indeed. Especially lately. I feel like I can't do anything right by myself nowadays. Did something go wrong for you?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's nothing major. I've come to understand all too well that it's a bad idea taking on more of a burden than one should. You really do seem like someone with a mature sense of responsibility. However, that may be why people around you, especially the adults who should be protecting you, rely on you so much. Adults who should be protecting me? Yes, you're still just a kid, and adults should be doing what they can to protect kids. Had I been clever enough to understand that earlier, things may have gone a bit differently for me. You think so? You live alone with your older sister, I see. Pardon me saying so, but it seems you've been through quite a lot.
But
Honestly, it only ever felt like the norm for me. But her lack of adult guardians has to have been hard on my sister, even now as well. And I'd be lying if I said it wasn't hard for me too. Do you still remember them, your parents? Yes.
hey, so
Not as much about my mother, admittedly, but my father without a doubt. In fact, now that I think about it, I may well have grown to be a bit uptight because of that.
I see.
Is that so? And are you doing okay now? Is your support system adequate?
well,
It's not as if I have a team of employees or anything, but I do have people that I'm able to rely upon well. Of course, I did never think of them as replacements for my father or my sister. No one could replace either of them. What I've lost won't ever come back. I just need to keep my chin up and push towards my future.
Quite.
I like the way you put that. No one can ever be replaced. Yet we need to keep pushing forward for our future, towards our future. Should anything come up that you want help with, I'll be there for you. I'll be there to support you. Though my skills are pretty limited. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words. Maruki really is... Maruki's confidant number 3, for real. And only because Kasumi and Akechi exist and I love them both. It'd be pretty sad if the leaders of the Phantom Thieves got bad grades. Oh, we've got a lot of items right now. Oh, okay. Ryuji, Makoto, and our friend with the fortune telling, who I've instantly forgotten the name of. Wait, huh? How did I rotate the map right there? Oh, I didn't realize I could do that. Oh yeah, those are the camera buttons. N. So we could go spend time with Takemi, we could go spend time with Yusuke, or we can go spend time with Ryuji, but we can't actually get any confidant ranks up. But anyway, this is where we're going to... I love the graffiti art drawings on the chalkboard behind us. I forget they're there until I turn around. Anyways, this is where we're going to call it for today. I'm really excited to get back into this. But for right now, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody.